Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today on what is essentially going to be a, I guess, unboxing video. I've been wanting to try in this setup I have here real quick, the ability to kind of not only, show what I'm doing with my hands, but also be able to show a greater picture of me as well. And one of the ways I think we could do that is just going through a quick unboxing of the PC-FXGA card, which I recently picked up. So the difference between this and the PC unboxing we did earlier is I have this whole camera set up right here, as you can kind of see. So we're gonna actually try to get the actual box and packaging and hardware under this camera, take a look at it, and hopefully in the future we can use this setup for things like Kaminazo stream stuff, other kind of unboxing things. This is all pretty piecemeal based off what I've actually just have around the house essentially. But at least for today, I can give you a little content of looking at this PC-FXGA card, because otherwise I'd just open it myself and just be like, okay, I'll get to this at some point. We won't be putting this into a PC98 today, so if you don't know, the PC-FXGA card is a PCFX, essentially, I guess you could say console on an internal card for a computer that you just stick into your PC98, and you can basically treat your PC98 as a PCFX. There's actually a really good, well-made, I think his name is Lazy Game Review, LGR. There's a very good LGR video about this, and he goes through a lot of the things, some of the specific software for it, and things like that. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to use this for. There's a couple things I'm thinking of off the top of my head. One is just going through all the Dojin software that was kind of released for the PC-FXGA. There's basically fan-made content for the card that you can't run on a normal PC-FX, at least without any kind of modification done. And then also, I talked a little bit to Filler about it, who did the Welcome to Pia Carrot translation, but we thought it might be kind of fun to sit down and have me play through the Welcome to Pia Carrot translation on the PC-FXGA card, see if there's any issue. But there should be no issue at all, but it'd be nice to verify and everything like that as well. And then finally, I need to check, I don't know if it has an S-video output similar to the actual PC-FX. So if you don't know, on the PC-FX, there's the yellow composite out you can use, and then there's an S-video out. Unfortunately, the card can't do RGB or anything like that. So I'm not sure if it has a separate video out than your typical PC-FX, or if it's also going to be using S-video as well. If it's just using S-video as well, there shouldn't be any kind of increase in video quality. However, if there is a different type of output on there, then that could potentially get us better quality footage for the PC-FX itself. That's something that I largely kind of just thought of today when I was sitting there thinking about it, and I have not gone back to look at the PC-FXGA card to see if that's how it works. If you don't know, the PC-FXGA card doesn't really run within the PC98 itself. I mean, the card itself exists in there, but you essentially output everything to a separate monitor, essentially. So you're basically treating it like its own device within the PC, which is kind of a strange thing, at least for me. Typically we think of anything we put in a PC, that's going to be something that's going to interact with the rest of the PC, but apparently not, based off the LGR review we did. So the card I have today is for the PC98 specifically. There's also a DOS card as well. Unfortunately, I probably won't ever get the DOS one ever. I only really need one of these things, hopefully. Crossing my fingers. Part of me was never really intending to get one of these anyways, but a good deal came up recently, and it was in pretty good condition from the pictures and stuff I saw, so we'll find out if it's actually in good condition. So, I'm not sure, just to show you what this box looks like, we got ourselves a big brown box here, right? Normal brown box. But it is kind of big. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of open this up off the side here, I think. If you looked at my PC video, unboxing video, as you know, I have a little bit of trouble with boxes and working with things physically and handling them properly. For example, I literally just cut myself with this knife here. Very skillful, very tactful of me. So, but that's generally the kind of thing that happens when I am trying to talk while I do something like this. It's not an issue if I'm just doing this on my own, but if I'm trying to talk, I'm get distracted and stuff like that. So, anyways, I figure we get this part out of the way first and foremost, and then we'll just go ahead and bring everything up here real quick. I also don't know if there'll be any other information in here that I maybe shouldn't show. I did go ahead and remove all the like address labels and things like that though. So this came from France specifically, so maybe we'll get some like cool French boxes here. I see pieces of French boxes, but nice. We have a empty box for a hole puncher, I believe. I believe that's what that is. They're just filling space in here. This is like the most like, you know, hey, whatever gets the job done. But this is like the most like just random garbage in here to pad out the system. So just this little box is going to be a little easier to work with here. So I just didn't want to bring that whole big box up here and try to work that out. So here's the PC-FXGA card box. I don't think there should be anything else in the box itself, but I'll double check before we finish up. So there we go. That's what it looks like. If this looks familiar, this is actually what the like the rating cards on the end of the PC English guide videos is color schemed after. So. Yeah. Looks like it's in okay condition. Got a little rippy right here. Little beat up on the sides, but you know, I didn't really buy this for the box specifically. My PC-FX I got loose. So the fact it comes with a box is like a nice thing, but it was not a requirement for me. So whatever ends up happening. Okay, it's already cut open. Good. Perfect. So let me go ahead and switch over to the other view here so you guys can kind of see what's going on. There we go. So we got ourselves the PC-FXGA there. Doesn't really fit in the whole camera view, unfortunately, but you know, I think we'll get opening this soon, so we won't need to look at the entire box. But you know, there's that thing. Get the light right on there too. But you guys kind of already got like a look at the opening of the box here, though. So unfortunately, I don't really have the best setup for something like this. You can kind of see what I'm struggling with here in my little bottom corner screen. So we got some paper. Paper's always good. This light's all up in the way. Let me get rid of this plastic. That will help with the lights a little more. I didn't look to see if there's like any scans of the stock or these documentations online. I think there's probably scans, but I don't know for sure. So some installation instructions there. So just general stuff. So yeah, looking at it, looks like we got an S-video out port here, so this will be the same video quality as a standard PC-FX. It's no problem. I didn't buy it thinking that was going to be the case here. But yeah, interesting. I don't know, some of these cards backings look different than the others, so I don't really know what that means, but we'll find out. I can't wait to try to run this off a DOS. Like, I never really worked with like DOS computers and stuff, so like anytime I have to put in like command lines or anything like that, I'm already like very confused. We got some PC-FX back.ram. Perfect. So anyways, that is paper. And we got, I guess, our serial number there. If you want to check out my serial number, I'm sure you can go and harass NEC today about that serial number. And definitely tell them that you bought it and pretend you're me. You're like, I need a replacement PC-FXGA. Please and thank you. Let's see here. I'm going to move this microphone a little bit. So, alright. We have ourselves in the box little game maker disc. I think this is the actual software if you want to like build a game. I think that's what GMaker stands for. Could be wrong about that, but I believe that's the case. Open that up. Got yourself this. The logo has like these little speckles on it, which is kind of neat. What else we got going on here? This light might be too far back. Let me try to bring that up. I don't want it to be blinding for you guys, but alright, I think that might be a little better. So we got ourselves that. Oh yeah, I was going to look at the manual real quick if I can get it out of the box here. Get it out of the case. Trying very hard. This is not wanting to come out. Come on. There we go. There we go. GMaker. Hey, it's a bunch of text. Text I cannot read. There you go. There's the card. It's S-video output. So one thing I'm noticing on here is I think the sound might still come through the PC98, which is not great because my sound card on my PC98 is not particularly working super well. There's the usual. These guys are all over the usual thing. Let me see if I can focus this a little more. Get you guys some clarity on that. Nope, not zoom. Focus. Something like that. I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a little better. But yeah, so yeah, this is on like a bunch of PC-FX documentation and stuff. So pretty straightforward manual there. We have this cat thing. I forget what this is. Okay. I can't remember what this is. It's got at least a plastic thing around it. I don't know if it's sealed per se, but maybe it's sealed. I don't know. Interesting that they opened the other disc but not this one. I mean, this looks completely sealed. Yeah, it has like one of those ones where you like kind of grab it to peel it off, so I don't know. I mean, I'm going to open this. I guess I might as well just go ahead and open this. So, because I'm going to open this, so. Feels a little dirty to do this, but, you know. Video games are meant to be played. There we go. We did it. Some people are gonna hate to see that, but this is the life I live. It's already cracked a little bit. We're not getting this graded. No rankings. Just using. So, yeah. Fresh disc. I'm the first person to lay eyes on this disc, probably. And get my little thumbnail smudge on there. Team Doga. Amachaya. I don't know. Amucha. I don't know what that is. We can open up this. There's a little cat again. Cat boy. Ooh, paper. I'm gonna guess this will be all text yet again. This might be the demo disc essentially. Has like some random CG animations. Dogajin. So this might have like that fighting game prototype on here as well. So if you go and look at the LGR video about this game, a Dragonfly or this disc, he's gone through a lot of this. So you know, you can see a lot of that. Oh, there we got some staff members there. Look at that. Doga. Hello, chess lady. That's fun. I always like seeing people's faces in these kind of things. So yeah, but not super flashy manuals here or anything. But you know, for what essentially ended up being just kind of like a hobbyist kind of net Yorze kind of thing for the PlayStation, but for the PC-FX, you know. Probably reasonable. What's the, oh, this is the floppy disks. I assume maybe like some kind of boot disk or something. Not quite sure about that. Accuserare tabodo. Game accessory tabodo. I don't know. That might not be what that is. Same game FX. I think this is like a matching game that was specifically for this thing. Also sealed. So, again, I'll be committing a crime right now. So please look away if you're offended by what I'm about to do here. Let me see. Can I find it? Where's the little piece? This game does not want to be opened. I think the like little adhesive piece has like melted. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. We did it. I'm not particularly precious about sealed stuff, to be honest with you. It's great to have stuff in original condition and everything, but oh god, that just ripped. Okay. Same game. So, I don't know if there's gonna be much manual wise for this. Check that out. Nice. Not for sale. Okay. This is 1995 Hudson Soft on it. Okay, that checks out because like PC-FX launched in 1994 or whatever. I wonder if this really was sealed because there's this like scratch down here or something. I don't know. Maybe this wasn't sealed. It looked very sealed, but maybe the people who resold this like sealed it or something. But yeah, this game has like some usage of like 3D graphics and stuff. I think it's largely just like 3D cubes, and then you basically select the cubes using your 3D hand. So pretty straightforward stuff there. Come on. Get in there. There we go. We'll move this out of the way. And then I assume it's just going to be the card under here. Oh, there might be a PC-FX controller in here as well, now that I think about it. There's our card here. 2 cards. A double layer card. Okay, so there's an audio out on here. So, I don't want to like touch this too much probably, but you know, there you go. There's a card with a board. Looks like it takes up maybe 2 slots here or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like the let me see if I can touch this without touching too much. It's been a while since I've done like computer component stuff, but like it's got like it's like a sandwich or something. I don't know anything about computer stuff. So there's our serial number again. Be curious to see if the serial number matches up there, but yeah, I mean. This looks like a PC98 card. It's like a plug for the controller. Guess this had never seen any Unix Fighters 98 2-player mode. So we got audio in and we got audio out, S-video out, and then it looks like it needs a separate power source as well, which is kind of interesting. And then composite video out. And yeah, I don't really know what kind of output that is. I mean, it looks like just like an aux cable or something, but yeah, well, it's a neat looking thing. Definitely a lot smaller than, well, I don't know what the board of a PC-FX looks like on the inside. The PC-FX like shell is massive, but what's actually inside the PC-FX, I actually don't really know. Got ourselves a power. Oh, this looks like the audio cable here. So cool, audio cable, power cable. This is a pretty big power brick actually. So NEC power brick. Kind of surprised it needs its own power brick, but and then okay, here we go. A little bit further down in there. Oh, I think we got the cables we need for the audio. Yeah, it looks like this is just the regular audio cable there. So. Like there's the aux and then it goes out to like a left, right, white, red. Yeah, pretty straightforward stuff. And then a composite cable, unfortunately. I mean, I have S-video cable, so that won't be a problem because it has an S-video port just like directly on it. You can just you know, directly plug it in. You don't need any special or you know, proprietary cable. And it looks like this is the last thing in the box, which is a PC-FX controller, which as far as I can tell, it's just a normal looking PC-FX controller. It's definitely very white in a way that my other ones aren't. Just says FX pad. I assume this is the same as the back of the other one. So made in Japan. The only thing that's really discolored is the start and run buttons. Those are a little discolored. They're like a little yellow, but everything else feels right. Feels like a very actually feels like barely used, honestly. So a little scratch there as well. So yeah. Well, as far as I can tell, that is the PC-FXGA here. I'm sure actually putting this stuff back in a way that is somewhat preserved is going to be fun. So yeah, it's a nice little thing. Let me see. Is there anything interesting on here? We got our soft map. I guess this may probably originally where it was sold from. I don't see like there's a 282. I don't know if that's like a August 2nd or February 8th thing. Not really a lot of information on there about anything. We do have the serial number again. We do have some general information about the PC-FX. I assume what the minimum requirements are for running this thing. I'll say I'm somebody who is not very good at doing old PC stuff, so it's probably going to be a challenge for me to get this up and running, I'm sure. Some kind of soft map card here. So we got a January 8th, 96, I think. I think that's the order. I think isn't it year, day, month? It's either January 8th or it's August 1st. I think it might be year, day, month. But I could be wrong. I remember Japanese dates are kind of weird. Looks like it says... I think that says Systemu. It says AC, so it includes AC, and then it says DRC, whatever that is. So, interesting. Anything else on here? I like this like gold trim here, and like it's actually a sticker, I think, because it elevates off the box. But yeah, well, I think that's it. The back's kind of plain. We just got ourselves some kind of sticker here. Arigato, thank you. Gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu. Alright. Well, that is that thing. Well, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for coming. I'll probably also record me putting this thing inside my PC98. We'll try to get it working at some point here. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But, yeah. That's that. Thank you so much. Thank you again for subscribing to the Patreon if you're listening to that. I don't know if this footage will end up anywhere else or if it'll only be on the Patreon, but for now, plans only to be on the Patreon itself. If you have any feedback, let me know. I know my setup's a little kind of ghetto right here, so I definitely am going to be looking back at it when I do it. I remember having a lot of problems with Nintendo Labo, specifically, where like the camera was not high enough, so I may have to look into getting like a higher camera positioning to make sure what you're seeing, you know, can better see, you know, everything here, essentially. So I guess I could set this up here, but yeah, well, I'm glad we committed 2 crimes today. We double unsealed games, but yeah, but anyways, that's it. Thank you again. Have a great day. Bye.